Hey, welcome everybody to another LeanBuilt video. Today I have Emilio here with me. Say
Hello,
hi.
everyone.
And we're going to run through the standard kind of scheduling process that we've done here on this particular project that we're working on. So, Emilio, do you want to run us through? I see here on the Miro board we have kind of the steps. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's correct. These are the general steps that we follow to have the macro shape and the shapes for the norm schedules as well.
Okay, I love this. So, let me zoom in here if I can. Sorry, you should zoom in. You're better on the trackpad than I am. Walk us through step one here. What is step one?
Well, this step one is to gather historical data from similar projects. We get some sizes or configurations according to similar projects. In this case, those are multifamily projects as well.
Okay, and we have even more than this that we've used, yeah?
Yes, we do have much more than this.
This
This is
is
just an example.
just an example, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then let's go over here to step two. What's step two?
The step two is with information that we have, that in this case is the site plan. This is the only plan that we have so far because we're in a design process. We got this from the architects, and we have like all the number of buildings, the stories that we're going to have, and general information and sizes, and some kind of configuration. We can see like the squares that are representing the units that we will have in each floor.
Perfect. I love it. Okay, so we gather that information.
That's right.
Let me go to three. What's step three?
Once we have the size and the very general information from the previous step, here we build the macro shape. And well, of course, this is according to the historical data that we already have, and we do what fits better with sizes and the historical data for a 5 day stack time. That is the macro level. That is what is represented here. And here we have like rough durations as well, and also the main milestones that you can see there below.
That's awesome. Okay, so and let me just highlight a couple of things. So these are the phases of work and how they're going to flow with each other. We can
Yes,
see each phase. We can see the interconnection lines that release different phases of work. We can see how the buildings overlap. So we can see
that's
a
right.
rough guess of, say, what labor might be necessary to complete a project like this. And we can also see the path of critical flow. So this red line here that goes down through the project, we can see what that path of critical flow is. And then I see down here we have also kind of this milestone schedule. This is a pretty common thing that we see in other projects as well. So this gives kind of finished time frames for each of these specific phases. Yeah,
Yeah, that's completely right. 100%.
perfect. Okay, let's go to step four here.
And in the step four, in order to do the norm level, to be more specific with the same information that we have a rough durations there, and we want to go with more details. So here we split by unit, and we do most accurate zoning. In this case, well, we have all the data, and also roughly between 4 and 6 units per area, in order to have a 2 day stack time and a 3 day stack time proposal in the norm level for this project.
That's awesome. So we're making density analysis to find out what the right tack time and the right zone size is.
Yeah, that's completely right.
Perfect. Okay, let's go to number five here.
Number This number five is the first draft of the norm level. Here you can see, well, you can see the 3 day stack time and 2 day stack time. You can see the line of balance that are different in each of those. This is according to all the historical data and historical as well schedules that we have for similar projects, very similar projects. So we have sequences and durations according to the sizes than the of the zones that we did in the previous step. And yes, this is more detailed by activity and by trade partner as well.
Yeah, so we really put a bunch of detail and work into this. So that looks awesome. I love that. And this is the 3 day and this is the 2 day tack time. Yeah.
Yes.
So we can see the different number of zones relative to the tack time there. That's awesome. Let's go to this next one. Number 6. I really like this one.
Yeah, this number six is like the final step so far. Of course, before we have like all the details and all the plans with the enough detail. Here is the same macro shape, but here we added a shape with a 2 day stack time proposal that is gonna work as our backup. That is the blue one that you can see there. And also the yellow one is representing the 3 day stack time. That is what we are targeting right now. And at the end, you can see the red and green lines. This is showing when each phase or when each proposal finished. So we started with a macro that we already had it, and the other ones, and you can see the general start dates and finish dates and how the flow changed in each of those.
It's awesome. And we have some analysis down here that kind of just tells us these dates and the difference between each of these different plants.
That's right. Yeah, that table is exactly the same information as the macro tag plan that we have above. The only thing is that the visual summary in a table with all the data of the project.
Okay. Well, good job, Emilio. This is some awesome work. And I hope that you guys can use something like this to help create the type of schedules that you guys need on your guys' project. And maybe this expands your mind as to what we can do early on to make strategic decisions for those schedules. So thank you, Emilio.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll see you.
See you. Bye.